Please describe your job title and primary duties.
I was hired as a sales associate, and my duties were handing puppies to people, but they also defined who I could hand it to. Like, you have to get permission from a parent if it's a small kid. And that was about it. I mean, we had to clean up at the end of the night, too. Like, you would get assigned mopping the floor or stocking shelves. Thankfully, you didn't really have to take care of the poo. That was another job.
How would you describe the application and interview process?
The application, I went in there and just asked for an application. I filled out a one-page piece of paper talking about my experience with animals and also sales. I don't think it had an online component, or they may have skipped that because when I walked in, I ended up talking to a manager immediately. And then after that, I was hired and just brought in all my direct deposit information. That was it. It happened very, very fast.
What questions did the interviewer ask during the job interview?
Are you generally punctual? They always ask, do you have a car? And I don't know, I mean, they ask that in every job, and I've just been dumbfounded. Like, how could you apply to work somewhere if you don't have reliable transportation to get there? But I guess they have to ask. And then other than that, filling out hours you were available.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to get employment?
Ask for help whenever possible, because their training process is kind of vaguely formed. When you walk in, you really have nothing to do time-wise other than handing puppies over. And if someone magically wants that dog as soon as you hand it to them, you don't know how to sell it yet. So you have to ask for help from another associate, and they're going to want the sale because they did all the work and you just handed them the dog. And when you just start out, you're not going to get commission on it anyway because you only get 1%. So you're going to end up getting your hourly rate anyway. Give the sales and make friends first. When you're not going to make money off the sale anyway, give it to another associate so you have that kind of social currency at the place you work. I didn't quite understand that when I got hired, and I made some enemies rather quickly just because I wanted a sale to count towards me, even though it meant nothing for money.